Guys, welcome back to the farm. Hey, this morning our big red bull, that's little piggy, goes to market. We had to get rid of him. My brother made the call. I've been hinting towards it for a while, but finally when two guys get together and say time for him to go, he needs to go. He had me kind of cornered last night in the holding area. He gets locked in. That's the problem. They're amongst these cows when they're trying to get them in to get milk. And he was just circling last 10 last night. He wouldn't let me get him in and rile them all up. So we're moving him in, putting him on a trailer, sending him to Marlette Express to get auctioned off. So we'll either buy him for a breeding bull or they'll just take him for beef. There's a beef shortage, price of beef's high. I got another bull. I had two down there at the dry cow lot. One looks just like him, another red one. Holstein, bringing him in, and he'll be king of the jungle. I still got a nice white one I brought in a couple weeks ago. Two young ones running the herd now. Hopefully they pan out well. We got to take care of them. You can also, another downfall of a bull is, besides getting mean, they can get injured. You don't want them getting injured because you and I know when we're injured, not feeling good, got a bad back, bad foot, you're not doing anything but laying on a couch. And we don't want them laying on the couch. We want them out doing their job. So, and they've done a good job. That red bull, I had him for 5 months. He was mean from the get-go, pretty much, giving me the crazy eye. Yeah, but I had to do what I had to do because I had the bull before him had a broke private sector, was hanging limp, and I was backed up on these pregnancies. And you got to get these cows pregnant, because if you don't, they get too far out, they will not get bred, and then they'll have to go down the road. So probably the most important thing on a dairy farm is, beyond feeding and milking and everything else, is getting them bred back timely. Yeah, that's so important. So that's why we use bulls, because they do a good job. You just got to know how to shuffle them and manage them. And feeding's going well. We got a lot of things going on today. We're going to keep you posted. Let's go. Next on the agenda, I'm in this second silo. She's doing pretty well, except this guide wheel, plastic nylon, disintegrated. And if you looked, the side of the silo is getting beat up. I could hear it down there when it was running. Got over 10 feet left in the silo, so I'm pretty happy about that. But we've got to replace it. I've got a used one. I'm gonna take and pull this off, because you can't have this silo beaten on the wall. For one, you knock the silo down, or at the most, but at the very least, you're gonna mess the silo up and everything else. So let's get that changed. Yeah, so I had a piece of rebar come loose on this silo. I had to cut it off with a cutoff wheel, threw it in a scrap bin. So it's never ending with this stuff. These silos are old, but they're working still. First thing I gotta do is lift this up if I can work on it. Try and put a door under it like this. Got a big old crescent wrench here. Kind of a pain, but about got it. First thing I did though was unplug that power. You wouldn't want someone turning this on when you were working on this end. Yeah, look at that. What I'm gonna do is pull this whole piece out, and this one's got its own bolt. I'll put that back in there. I'll call the silo man and get some of these on order. Put this in here and start it and see what happens. Gotta line it up with these chipping wheels so it's about just past, so it rides on this wall. Got her held. Big wrenches, because we don't want her to come loose. A lot of leverage. Plug that back in. Okay, we're set. Now I know I made that look easy, but there's really nothing easy about anything. It should ride good. There's the difference. I'll tell you, this stuff wears out. I'm gonna crawl out, put this door in behind me, grab my backpack first, and we'll fire it up, see what happens. Oh, another warm one today. I'm pretty much sweating right now already, but put that chute in. Yeah, that thing's junk. And she's fired up. It's coming out now. Yeah, you could really hear it just beating on that wall. I'm not hearing anything now. Let's check it out. Cows are fed. Silo's working properly. I'll tell you what, it's a heck of a lot quieter around here without that mean ornery bull. Like my brother said, he wasn't doing much anyway. He was just wandering around picking fights and just, I mean, I'll be there. I'll be grumpy old man here in another 10 years probably too. Round front, next task is get this backhoe ready for ag bag filling. Actually changed the oil on it yesterday. Swept the cab out a little bit. Put the marking right there. And underneath this, I found a couple filters that hadn't been changed. We're gonna crawl underneath there and change them.
Have a pack tub.
Yeah, oil tub. They're loose. They've been on there since.
Grab that little drain plug or a bucket or something.
You on your bike? $43.14.
Did you write the oil? They changed the oil?
Yeah, $43.14. So 4,300.
Seems like a lot of juice in
hours.
it. You might be able to...
Back on.
Well, it's goofy like that.
Huh?
No, it's goofy like that. Got a stud in it.
Transmission
For
filters.
sure.
This guy got out on us. Gotta check the fence out. Gonna be a mischievous one. I'm walking around this pasture field, but I'm not seeing nothing. The fence is up. I'm gonna have to get a tester and test it. I don't know, maybe he went under it. Wind's really picking up. Should be good. It's gonna dry this place out. Well, the fence is plugged in. Big Grant's looking at it. I got a tester. I remember when I was only about 10 years old checking fence with my grandfather. He just had me grab it, and then you would know if it was working or not. She's plugged in, and she's arcing. I don't know if you can see that or not, but she's flickering. Hey, bud, she's flickering. She's flickering, so we'll see if he gets out now. Back in the gator. Guys, barnyard. I've got an amp gauge that I've got to put together in here right for this third silo. I've got it wire nutted right now. It gives you the amps on these motors. They're all a little bit different. This one, this box, we had to cut out to get it to fit and recess in there. So I'm gonna attach it back to the wall and button this up. But remember that bull? Couldn't figure out how he got out. The fence was working. Walked out here, and this is about ripped off. And I've never had a problem with anybody coming through here. It's kind of my little peek in and peek out. Well, I got a bunch of bull scat and a bull print. Found out how he got out. He come waltzing right through here. I may have to put up something until he gets used to being out of here. I'm gonna have to re-nail that on there. I can't, he come right through, boom, popped it with his shoulder. Anyway, he's in for now. Let's put this amp gauge on. First off, we'll throw this master switch. I had it wire nutted so it would work. First thing you gotta do is get these wires to the bottom of this box. Oh, there's your ground. Get them through there like that, and you could mount your box. So Lonnie wanted to see this bull damage and just how weird he was by coming through here. Maybe you guys would think, he would just automatically think that these other girls, they just know better. He's getting the box attached, and he's putting the ground wire in right now that's holding the box in. So we're making some headway. Lonnie tightening the set screw on the last one, and we're gonna be good to go. All right, I got this pushed up. Before I put the hood and the sides on it, I want to check it once again. Okay. Yep, and that's all set. That way, if there's something plugged in there, if something ain't right, this will be pegged, and you got to know what's going on with these. You know, running 20, that's a new motor in there, so that's probably why. That means I could probably let it down a little bit. You want them floating around 30, but as long as it's not up over 40, you're good to go. And that's some good moist hay coming out of there. I mean, gosh, you smell that. It's just moist. I was gonna say wet, but moist is a better word. Moist and cool, very cool. Up. Protect it from the rain, and these screws just go on the side. Final screw on our new box. We're doing a repair. Am I about even? Okay. Well, I'm gonna vote you on down. That's why I'm doing it. I don't want no one else to do it. It was kind of my mistake. Now we just got to raise that back up. And we'll put the wagon under it. What are we doing?
Howdy. Looks like you're having a great time.
Seed deliveries here.
Yeah.
Woo! Got that in a lot better position now. And some oat seed came that we're going to use to cover crop our new hayfield we're planting. So Lonnie's unloading that now. Curl it. We'll be planting that first with the alfalfa seed. Alfalfa seed's in a semi, I guess, and a couple pails of corn seed. We'll probably put them right here. Get that right in town in Brown City. That's some good looking oat seed. Lonnie getting in position already. Okay, seeds unloaded, and these ratchet straps I've got are kind of maxed out. I'm gonna have Lonnie come up in here and kind of boost this up, and then I'm gonna attempt to back it in and just get it up there sitting for the time being. Yep. That's pretty good. Backed it up. We kind of got it flopping there. He's gonna readjust. We're gonna see what happens. More. Guys, back home. Got a couple of the kids out here. Catherine playing. Summer bouncing on this chair. Earlier, Rochelle and Catherine, they went antiquing kind of. They went to a store in town. There was a little opening. And this come out of Detroit, Michigan, in Cleveland, Ohio. Maybe you guys can let us know what year this was. But she's gonna take the top off and I think put flowers in it or something like that. But we're hanging out. Summer, good. Catherine, she's got travel softball tomorrow, practice. And Chloe, her other daughter, she's up up north with my brother's daughter. They're taking the weekend. And I want to show you some of these trees that are growing up. About 2 inches of rain last couple days. Unbelievable. But it took it. Wind's out right now. Wind blew in, 40-mile-an-hour gusts. And it's helping to dry out. Take a look at Mom's cherry tree we planted. She's about in full bloom. She's doing, this tree is blown up. So I like the way that worked. So I planted another one here last year. This one's hopefully is gonna blow out as big as that girl. That's a beautiful tree. We got Grant a little digger here. He's been using that. We're letting him dig holes in the rocks and practicing his motor skills, but he's taking a nap right now, so he likes his naps. His sister, she's a little more high-strung than he is. So a lot done the last couple days. So more to come. It's gonna be 70-some degrees this week, upper 60s on some other days. So we're probably gonna try to get that hayfield planted if we can get in. All right, so take care. See you in the next video, and God bless.